All right, we're here with Steve. Steve is starting to finish his airplane. Let's see what you got. What you got? Or which side you do?
This side.
All right, do another this side. You see, look at this. You see how it's a little white?
Mm-hmm.
By the time you get ready to add the base coat, the airplane's white.
Oh, so it's easier to cover.
It's one coat.
Less paint means less weight. Correct?
Yeah, I would say that your airplane's going to come out 62, 63 ounces. You got a couple things going against you. First, it's a foamy, and second, you use light wood. I mean, that was decently light wood, but it wasn't ultra light wood like I bought on a second go around.
Yeah.
It was 5-pound wood, not 3-pound wood. Let's see. We got 4 watchers, so they're watching this.
All right.
Keeping us on our toes. Do you know why you're covering it now and not when it's all together?
Easier to
It's
manage. Yeah, easier to maneuver.
Yeah. Keep looking for this, and
It's over here.
I'm using this can that's half, mostly empty. Got a split or two left in it, but not much.
So how many coats of this am I putting on?
You're gonna do 3.
Sanding in between?
No, not on the first.
Not on the
There's
base.
nothing there to sand yet.
Yeah.
You can set that down and work
Do
on
that.
them.
Each guy.
And by the time you get them done, you come back and do a second coat. This is a little trickier because
Yeah.
you don't have 2 halves. Should have wiped it off.
I did.
You didn't wipe it off. That'd be fine. Really slop it on there. I mean, you didn't get much on there at all. Make sure to get down in the hinge pockets. You love that smell?
Yeah.
I do.
Chris doesn't give you any trouble about that?
Nope. I just tell her it smells exactly like fingernail polish remover because that's what it is. Acetone. When I spray, open up the windows and kind of exhaust
Oh, okay.
the shit out the door, out the window. Didn't think you'd be finishing today, did you?
No, I didn't.
Well, Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's left of Steve's barf. It went doink. The push rod broke right there at the flap.
Pulled out,
Pulled out.
pulled right out.
They don't use JB Weld, they use hot glue. Yeah, Mark put a good horn in it anyway.
Yeah, I wanted to save the horn.
We're gonna,
I saved the elevator one as well. I didn't bring it over.
well, how much you gonna give me to build a fuselage for this?
I don't know. Maybe I should make my own.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, I've learned so much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on.
That SV fuselage won't quite fit.
Yeah.
A little smaller wing.
Yeah,
Plus it's set up for fuel, not
not electric.
lean it up, stand it up. Well, that'll work too. There you go. You want to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, go back on this. Wipe it off. You're putting down the base for the glue to stick to, you know, the tissue to stick to it. Slop it on there. You gotta have plenty on there. We had a lava lamp dope this morning. Steve has a can of dope that's, how old is that? 25 years?
No, not 25, maybe, probably from 2005, 2006. So
20 years.
20 years maybe.
It didn't want to mix. Missed the spot on the end, right there. Yeah. Now these coats will take longer and longer as you get more and more on it, so to dry. The first one, you know, kind of sunk down there. So wave that around, get that dry so you can do the other side. Yep, we got some reverse flush. And Jonathan Carrata says, hello, Steve.
Hi, Jonathan. Taking longer to dry.
It doesn't soak down as far because the first coat sealed the wood. And I'm gonna work on my push rods today. I gotta go get a new soldering tip for my gun. Tell you what we can do. You get 2 coats on everything there. We'll go to Lowe's.
Okay.
That'll be about 1:30. Take you about an hour to do that. Maybe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Believe it or not, I gotta clean out the garage again. It's getting so crapped up.
Oh, no.
I had it all cleaned up and I just don't have enough space to store all the shit I got. Need a bigger house.
Yeah.
So I can have more shit.
Right. That's the way it works.
Do that to get another place to store my shit.
That's why those storage places exist all over the place. People got too much stuff.
Yeah, George Carlin said it best.
Yes, he did.
He was the greatest. I see someone is from George. Oh yeah, love Carlin.
John Panette was good too. I don't know if
Who?
you ever saw him.
Who?
Big guy. John Panette.
I never seen him.
Not the Latino guy. This is big guy. Always talked about. He was talking about buffets.
No doubt.
It's like he and his friends go into a Chinese buffet.
Oh, I
We
did see him.
closed.
You go now.
The
You
quick-
eat too much.
Yeah. You go now. You've been here for an hour. Yeah, I guess his routine wouldn't go over too well nowadays.
You know what? It's coming to the point of if it hurts your feelings, shit. Fuck you. Turn the channel off. You get both sides or just one?
No, I got both sides.
Left and right? Not up and down. Left and right?
Yeah.
You went all the way across.
Except I went from the middle out.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to feel pretty good. You feel a little hair on it.
Uh-huh.
Do that, those there. Funny.
Now that's 2 coats.
Yeah. You go now. You eat too much. 1 hour. Yeah, I remember that.
Now you do remember it. Okay.
Yeah. I still like Carlin the best, though.
Oh, yeah. You got a lot more. Fortunately.
I think it was during the Nixon administration. He performed at the White House, and I don't know, they bleeped him off TV or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Probably. You ever see old ones of him on the Tonight Show?
Oh yeah.
He does the Indian sergeant, getting the guys ready for the upcoming battle.
You go now. Yep, get the controls in this and I can start putting this together. It's already 35 days old, my airplane.
Yeah.
I got no place to keep it. That's why I'm not in any big rush to finish it. Now, I do have some airplanes for sale, guys. I have many airplanes for sale. All you got to do is come and get them. Pick up some, bring some money and pick them up.
There you go.
The next time you come over, you'll be doing the same thing to your wing. You got to sand that center section out
Yeah.
and then add dope to the top and bottom, and then we'll start. Probably take you 2 more sessions before you start covering it.
Okay.
What's the outside temp right now? It's pretty warm, actually.
Yeah, it's nice. It's warm enough, but it's windy.
It is 66.
Yeah. Yeah, it was real nice the other day.
But we're looking for 35 on 54 tomorrow, 47 on Sunday, 43 on Monday.
And some snow Monday morning.
Doesn't show.
Maybe they took that out of the forecast.
Chili today, hot tamale. Well, everybody, you can see that Steve is building his own airplane. Terry the Pirate tried to get me wound up last night saying they ruled against Trump in the Supreme Court, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Not yet. If
Not
they
yet.
do, I think it's going to hit the fan. We know it's rigged then.
All right. So what do we do to clean this brush out?
You ain't done painting. You put a third coat on them
Oh, I thought we were gonna go to Lowe's
after the third coat.
after the third.
Let me see. I sanded it. Just knocked off the hair. Here and there. Get some more dope on it.
All right.
That's the big taboo. Don't put more than one coat a day on it. Bullshit.
Got to gas off.
Yeah, all right.
That's what I always heard. Not this stuff, but
You're dry. You're painting dry. Here, when I do it like this.
oh man, really dunk it.
Yeah, I get some paint up. So do it like that. That's already got enough on that side. You gotta have some material on there for it to work. You know, we're building up material.
Better.
Yep. Make sure you get the trailing edge. Now, fan it. Dry. It'll take a bit to dry because,
Yeah,
You-
it's the third coat.
well, you put some shit on it too. Oh yeah, pretty warm here. Whatever is anywhere, it's bound to be due to climate change.
Yeah.
Horse shit. Just like the fallacy of fossil fuel, there is no such thing as fossil fuel. It's just fuel oil in the ground. And how I can prove this is we have a place in the United States called the La Brea Tar Pits. And that's tar is oil. And the dinosaurs got stuck in the tar pits. So they would have had to die 10 million years before and then get stuck in their own shit.
I don't know. I don't remember how long the total length of time for dinosaurs was.
Nobody knows for sure. Nobody was here.
Yeah.
Anybody says different is just lying. Just like climate change. It used to be global warming. How convenient. Then when it started getting cooler, so it's changing now. It's called cyclical climate. Yeah, that's right. It's all a big club and we ain't in it. That's John chiming in. Jordan, my buddy. We can get him on camera.
Yeah, what's he up to?
He's probably sitting in his chair.
Is he off today or what?
He's retired.
Oh, is he retired now?
Been retired ever since Sedona.
Oh, I didn't realize. Must be older than he looks.
He's our age. Yeah, they're all in Washington, D.C.
fossils?
Yeah, the fossils, yeah. Jonathan was talking about still plenty of fossils, still breathing.
Yeah.
And when we come back, we'll put some tissue on it.
Alrighty.
And that's one you really got to hump on because you put the water on that tissue, it'll really warp. You don't
Oh, yeah.
get your shit together.
You still have to use water?
I use Windex.
Yeah.
The reason I use Windex is it had alcohol in it, it evaporates faster.
Mm-hmm. Why not use all alcohol?
Hi all. Wellington and I can't even know what those words are. Hi all, and Wellington and Canberra, whatever that is.
Canberra, that's Australia.
You know how you know the ocean's not going to rise? Just like Guam is not going to capsize. Do you ever see that Hank Johnson,
Mm-mm.
the dumbest man in Congress?
Yeah.
He told the admiral, he said, if we send all, this is no joke, it's on the internet. If we send all the military to Guam, and they're all on the island is about 5 miles long by 10 miles long by 5 miles wide.
Yeah, it's not very big.
He says, if we send the military there, won't it capsize? And the admiral's just, he is trying to hold a straight face. I mean, I don't know how the guy held that composure. He said, I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, my.
So that's the kind of idiots we got in Washington.
Yeah.
Anybody doesn't believe that, go on YouTube and search Hank Johnson Guam, and it'll come up. The guy's a moron.
Where's he from?
I don't know, black guy from Georgia or Alabama or someplace.
Hmm.
They're teaching too much equity down there. Search YouTube Hank Johnson Guam, and you'll see the funniest thing in your life. Oh, back to the sea rising. If you take a glass of water and you fill it, put some ice in the water, and you fill it all the way to the top, all the way till it's just gonna barely, it has surface tension, just barely gonna float over, and then set it out there in 80-degree heat and the ice melts. What happens? Does the glass overfill? No.
Oh, never tried.
It doesn't. Trust me. It stays the same volume. Just like our oceans. Now the landmass is changing all the time. The continents are moving, but the same amount of dirt is going to be here as it's been here, and the same amount of water. Water is going to be here, and nothing's going to change. Nothing's added, nothing's lost. I can't believe these people fall for that crap. Just like the carbon dioxide. It's carbon monoxide that's bad for you. You'll die from that. But that carbon dioxide is what plants breathe. We give off carbon dioxide, the plants breathe it, and they give us oxygen back. And carbon monoxide is heavier than air, so where does it go? It falls down on the ground. Just call me Bill Nye the Science Guy today. We learned about all this stuff in grade school. Do you remember making terrariums?
Yeah.
Take an aquarium and put some plants in there with a lizard and some water, and then seal the top. Put a food in there, obviously, and seal the top. Will everything live? It shouldn't, but it does because it's an ecosystem.
Okay, now we got 3 coats.
Okay. Okay, what are we gonna do here? I had some, scrap paint thinner and shit hanging around here for 20 years because I didn't know where to get rid of it. The place to get rid of it is 2 blocks over that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about that?
Much as I want to get rid of a day. But they're only open 3 days a week. I finally got so bad, I got to get this shit out of here.
Yeah.
And so I looked on the internet, and sure enough, it's right over the River des Peres.
Huh. How about that?
It's already getting wider. I can see it.
Mm-hmm. I'll go ahead and dunk it.
Yep. That's an expensive sign painter's brush that I'm using for dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it sure makes it nice. Painting dope. Better than them Schaefer's Hobby Shop brushes. Let's see.
What's that do?
Dry.
Hmm.
So you check your fiberglass, see how that's coming, see if that's dry.
Sticky.
Sticky. So before we, before we tissue this, I got to cut that notch out of it and get that built up in there. And I wish we wouldn't have cut them doublers. Oh well.
Cut the doublers.
Out of juice. So there's a hole there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to plug that hole.
Oh.
Ah. Where does that material end up? At the bottom of the ocean. So when it all erodes away, what'll happen is the core will heat up some more, An eruption will go off on a volcano like it's going off in Iceland, and it goes off periodically in Hawaii, and it pukes up some more soil from the bottom
Mm.
and creates new landmass. Big cycle.
Okay.
Take another coat.
Another one?
Yeah, not now. When we come back.
Sand it and put another coat on?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do another coat on it. What we'll do is sand it, put a coat on it, and then tissue it, put a coat on it. You didn't do a very good job here.
What, sanding?
Yeah. You feel, and then feel a lenient there. Should all feel basically like this. But it's not too late. You can, catch it still.
Okay.
Spot there. I mean, it's on the bottom. Yeah, this is on the top. How good do you want it?
I want it to look good, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Doesn't need to be Sparky perfect.
Well, the problem is, if you don't get it perfect at this stage, you end up shooting more clear on it, block sanding it, and makes it heavier.
Yeah, don't want that.
So you do it at this stage, and it's less paint. I mean,
Okay.
it sounds weird, but because if you look at it, say you didn't sand this. You just add some paint, and then you put the tissue on, then you add some paint, you go, oh, shit. Then you add some paint, you go, oh, shit. Add some more paint, and then it'll look good.
But it'll be heavy.
But it's twice as heavy as if you would have fixed this right now. Add a little dope, and then put the tissue on, and you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I'll work on it some more when we get back.
All right, guys, we're gonna end this stream. We're gonna go to Lowe's and get some pegboard. And
Insulation?
yeah, piece insulation. We only been on 38 minutes. And hey, Gary, and when we come back, unless you want to do something else, I don't know what. We've only been on 38 minutes. I don't know what you can do.
Well, I can work on that stabilizer. Do some more sanding.
Yeah, let's see if I can find you a soft block to. We'll stay on an hour. So
This is a soft block. Got 80 on it though.
no, no good.
Oh, this isn't that soft.
Yeah, but it'll work. There's 320. And you want to go. You don't want to sand the flat end of this.
Right.
You want to go that way until it's so you knock that edge off.
Okay. So this way.
Yeah. Don't
set it down.
no. You'll end up with dents in it. Yeah. What time did you get here?
About 11:15.
And we only been running this 40 minutes.
Yeah, you didn't start it when I got here. We listened to the Australian news.
All right. Is it going away?
That glue, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, might not be able to get it out of it. Little tissue bits on it. Get it sanded out again. That came out. It's not powdering off, it's balling up still. It's pretty fresh dough. That's good. Better. Just lightly sand the whole thing. Watch out for balled up things. It starts making marks in it. Stop. Because it's pretty fresh dough. You'll be fine. Just lightly, you know. You just push down on it. Were the instructions in English or Chinglish for this?
They were kind of strange.
Chinglish?
Yeah.
Stand up, put seat forward back.
Could be.
I think I'd burn up that coil. Shit.
Did you burn it up because it ran out?
Yeah. Pretty strong now. I've been on this vape about 6 years now. I think I'm gonna give it a
That would be a good thing.
Then I won't have any bites.
No.
Yeah, we've been on 45 minutes. Steve Berry, that's not true. You have a vise. Yeah, the vise is on the workbench behind me. Yeah.
Yeah. Auto airplane. Well, that's nice and hard and smooth, but it still felt sticky.
Is it hot?
No.
Wouldn't throw that in the trash just yet.
Yeah, you're right. Could be. No, it's not hot at all.
That means that'll be kicked off by the time we come back.
Okay.
This is a thermodynamic reaction because it's got volume.
I'll put it on the glass. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to end the broadcast. We might come back. We're going to go to Lowe's. Got to get some pegboard for the wall here so I can hang up some more supplies. And we might broadcast afterwards. I don't know. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you after a bit. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.